Hey, welcome back. I'm Adam Williston, and this is your PKG Point of View. We are in sunny downtown Toronto today, where spring has officially begun. More precisely, we're on the corner of Dovercourt and Queen in front of Nyood restaurant, where we'd like to introduce you to an MC, a songwriter, a producer, and an executive chef? An odd combination? Roger Mooking doesn't think so. Roger thinks the world of music and epicurean go together seamlessly. One feeds the body, and one feeds the soul. We're lucky enough to meet up with Roger today on set while he shoots his new video for YOY from his solo debut album, Soul Food. Oh, and by the way, he co-owns and runs this place as well. Let's go see what he's cooking up. Your album Soul Food is a mix of 60s soul, hip-hop, the city, and some spices. To which city are you referring?
Well, it's different, you know. I had the fortune of traveling around to a lot of different cities in the last little while. So every city has a different pulse. So I really want to incorporate the pulses of different cities. So sometimes the album has like a ballad feel, a kind of acoustic funk feel, a soul feel, classic soul, or like a hip hop feel. And they're really drawing from all the different experiences and all the different cities, and just people are different and we do different things. But at the end of the day, we're all the same.
You credit many people in helping with the recipe of this album, so to speak.
Yeah.
Who are some of those people and how did they help out?
You know, I've been working with a lot of people over the years. Like, for instance, Chin and Ivana from my old group Bass and Bass came on. Chin co-produced a song with me, one of the songs on the album. Ivana played this amazing ballad piano over this song called I Wish I Could Find You Diamonds. So I kind of drew from a lot of those people. And some of the producers I worked with on the album is this guy named Byron Wong, who I've been working with for years. And he's, you know, worked with like Crystal Meth and David Usher and those guys. Another guy named Ron Lopata, who's been working with Jack Soul for many years, and a lot of different artists. So I really went to try and get the best people in the country to kind of deliver this idea, you know.
Nice. Tell me a little bit about MC Mystic.
That's a name that I got in like 1985. I used to write all these like really obtuse lyrics, kind of like what MF Doom now does these days. So really obtuse and esoteric and existential lyrics. And so one of our dancers in the group at the time called me Mystic. He goes, "You're Mystic."
Above and beyond everything else that you do, you co-own and run both Nyood and Kultura Social Dining, both in Toronto.
Yeah.
What makes these two different and special?
Well, each restaurant is a little bit different. Kultura, we drive around basically different cuisines, all on one plate. So there's Indian influence, Mediterranean, Spanish influence, and we draw all of those things in to make a really interesting mix. And Nyood, we're more specific to the Mediterranean and Spain and Italy with a little bit of a twist.
So you're a third generation owner-operator of a food and beverage. So food's in your blood, that's a given. So where did music come from? Where did it start?
I also grew up with music in my house all the time. My dad had a huge record collection. There's always music playing in our house, from Simon and Garfunkel to the Mighty Sparrow, old school calypsos, Al Green, all that stuff. Then hip hop came along. My brother was a DJ, and I became really embedded in that. So I kind of grew up with it. And when I was 14, I started working in restaurants. I'd take all my money and go to the recording studio.
Nice.
People said I was good at it, so I just kept doing it. I had so much fun doing it. And before you know, that snowballed into a whole planet unto itself. You know?
How do you think being Canadian has shaped your musical choices? Do you think it's something that sets you apart from other artists from different countries?
Well, you know, I think the way people listen to music now, on the iPod, it's on shuffle, it's 9 Inch Nails right next to Sarah McLachlan, right next to
Celine Dion.
J5, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that really representative of what happens in Canada, and Canada's been listening to music like that for a long time, I think. You know?
On top of everything else, you've helped create and host a TV show.
Yeah, it's a show called Everyday Exotic on the Food Network in Canada. It's on Discovery Asia and Southeast Asia, and we just launched it to be going off in the US on the new cooking channel there. So it's been a lot of fun. It's really just a mix of the food that I like to cook and the influences that I draw from all over the world, and putting those on the plate. We make music, and I singing and cooking and shopping, and it's just a lot of fun, you know.
I just want to say thank you very much for taking some time. You are a truly busy man. If you were giving advice to somebody who think they have a busy plate. I mean, you're a producer, a singer, a cook, a father. What would you tell someone that needs a little advice?
It's all about prioritizing, right? And at the end of the day, we'll do all of these things, but family, and at the root of it, I love my family, and that drives me to do everything else. So it looks like I'm busy doing all these things, but I'm just loving my family and trying to make good entertainment in many different genres.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. That's it for this version of the Package Point of View. I want to thank Roger again. We're going to come back next time because this guy's got way too much to talk about. We didn't even get to his charity events and what else he does for charity. So next time we're in Toronto, we're going to come by again, and maybe we'll actually have him cook for us as well. Thanks again, man. That's it.